Whoa. These aren't the big hands you used to.
Oh yeah, we got Nephew on scene.
Oi. So,
and what we doing, Nephew, today?
We are making a Hawaiian Punch slushie in the new Ninja Slushie.
All right.
Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to turn it on.
Turn it on.
Let me just open this Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch being open?
Yep.
What flavor Hawaiian Punch?
Fruit Juicy Red.
Don't spill it.
I'm not.
Don't spill it. Okay. You almost had it.
Let me know when it's the 16 mark.
16 mark?
Yep.
Okay. How many slushies you've made?
About maybe 5, maybe more or less.
And what else can you make with this machine?
Going to the directions, you can make regular slushies, spiked slush, frappuccinos, milkshakes, and frozen juice.
So how long you been making slushies for?
About a month, maybe 2.
All right. How would you rate the machine?
About 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
The only thing that's a really problem with it is the cleaning is easy, but they have a few steps you gotta remember.
Yep.
And
like what?
Like so, let me just. I can't.
Do you think?
So, this thing uses sugar to crystallize it. It uses no ice. So we're gonna use RX sugar.
RX.
My father says about brother-in-law said it's about $9 per bottle.
Yeah. So if you're wondering, Nephew is brother-in-law's son.
Yep. All right. For this, we don't need exact measurements. We just need about a little bit. It's gonna tell us if we don't have enough sugar in it. So we're just gonna pour a little bit. Judging by how much, I'm just gonna do 2 of these. Right.
How many times have you made this recipe?
About 3 different times with Hawaiian Punch. It's better to use something that already has sugar in it.
Yeah.
Because the chances are you won't need to add anything. Hawaiian Punch is sweet, but it's not sweet enough. So the RX will just give it a little bit of boost. And it will tell you. So if they're all flashing in unison, let me just hit slush. It's gonna start spinning.
Okay.
But we don't want that. We don't want that cold. It could make it colder. I usually put it on about here, because if you have too much sugar. Earlier I made a slushie. When it's at here, when it's just at the first bar, it will be super icy. And just when it keeps getting colder, it'll just be pretty much undrinkable.
Gotcha.
Unless you
so it won't be a slushie.
Yeah, it'll be more like shaved ice.
Shaved ice. Okay.
So if it starts getting icy too much, maybe you should turn the coldness down, or just let it sit to melt, and then mix in that juice with the ice to make it a little softer.
Gotcha.
But my father usually does it here because he likes it like real cold. But I prefer like here, 3 bars from the top, so it's slushy but still has some juice in it.
Alright, so that's one of the benefits of this machine. You can control what you want the finished product to be. Now, I've had some of the ice cream that Nephew made, and it was legit. He makes a really good peanut butter ice cream in this particular machine, so it's not just limited to slushy. Now, one thing I do want to say, brother-in-law has some issues with, what machine he had issues with?
The Ninja Creamy.
Oh yeah, so he had issues with the Ninja Creamy. Explain that.
So we didn't always have the deluxe, so when it first came out, about maybe, I don't know exactly when, but a few years ago, we got the Ninja Creamy. So we didn't really use it that much because we didn't have time, but a few months ago we started using it again, but then it started putting plastic into our bases.
And so I ate a little plastic, and I'm like, nah, if I was in California, this would not be cool, so
sister over there, or
my sister, his mama.
So my mother, she called the company, and they took the machine back, and they offered to give us a deluxe for free. So we got the deluxe. It works, and the benefits of the deluxe. If you want me to go get pints for reference.
Yeah. So one thing I do want to know, Nephew, is how many issues did y'all have that customer service had to resolve from Ninja?
Nothing really, because the only real issue is plastic and the thing. Everything else was good. The ice was good.
Okay.
It was creamy. It worked exactly how it was.
Okay.
So I think.
How many of y'all had to swap out, Cut? One? Okay. Yeah.
So this is one of the bases we made. This is left over. So the functions on this, you can do the whole thing, but if you don't want the whole thing, you want to zoom in so people can see it?
They can see it, yeah.
So If you want just the top half, which would be this, the machine will do that and leave this part frozen.
Okay.
Then when it's like this, you hit the bottom, so it just spins the bottom.
Gotcha.
So on this one, in addition to ice cream, light ice, sorbet, gelato, and I think that's it. They added cremachino, frozen drink, slushy, 2 slushy makers, milkshake, and Italian ice.
Okay, so you have a lot of different features that are available with the Ninja line.
Yeah, so you can mix and match the things. So like, I saw a guy on YouTube make a type of ice cream. Instead of using the ice cream setting, he put on sorbet.
Yeah.
They had, I forgot the guy's name. I think it was Local Ninja or something. But they have another guy who makes a bunch of different cream bases. Check out his recipe book. I think it's called Flexible Dieting Lifestyle. So he makes a bunch of these creamy bases, but he has the regular Ninja and he has a free digital recipe book. Check that out. And the other guy I'm talking about, when he put on sorbet, he was making an Oreo ice cream. So he was trying to make it as creamy as possible. And usually when you do this in any of them, it comes out powdery. All you gotta do is really add milk or whatever else you want to add, and then respin it, and I'll get that ice cream texture.
Okay.
So that's what the respin function is for. And the mixing, you don't need, if you just have the base frozen, don't put the mix-ins in and then put mix-in. You gotta spin it on whichever setting and then hit respin to get it like creamy, and then hit mix-in. Because when you do that, the mix-in isn't meant to blend up the ice cream. Because, let me just take this off. A new feature on the deluxe, on the old creamy, you had to kind of like you can't do this and slide it in.
So it actually toggles. Well, it elevates once you spin it in.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look right here, unspin it.
Now hold this button back here.
See, yep. Yep. So this raises.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the old machine was a little bit smaller. I'd say according to another guy I saw, I can't remember his name. He said it was about either an inch or a half inch taller, and it would be a tight fit. But our cabinets are huge, so we're good. So on the old one, you had to kind of like slid it in. The guy said he had a problem. He'd either bump this or not get it locked in place.
Yeah.
But we never had that problem. But he likes the design change when it slides in and you can just pop it in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And let me just turn this on for reference. Wait, it's not plugged in.
Yeah.
But basically, it won't. They have an install button so that it won't spin unless it's connected.
Correct.
And let me just show you the blade. This blade is what makes the ice cream. So they have the sharp parts that actually cut up any like hard ice bits or chunks from the base.
Or plastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one kind of like smooths it out, pushes it around. I think we still have that base that was cut up.
How long does the slush machine take, the Ninja slush?
On a spiked slush, about maybe 45 minutes. But on one like this, depending on how much sugar you have, about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But on the old Ninja, we still have the pint. This is what it looked like. So I'm not saying the regular Ninja Creamy is bad. It was a good product. It's just some of the bases we got were from Amazon, so we think that might be the problem. But 95% of the time, this is good. It works.
Okay. So, brother-in-law, what you got to say about the Ninja Slush or the Ninja
Creamy Deluxe?
Creamy Deluxe.
The slush is good. I mean, it is what you think it is.
Yeah.
The alcohol feature prevents you from making it too strong, which is good for some things. But I'm happy with that. As far as the creamy, I only really used it one time, the deluxe one. So I'm still seeing how that goes.
Copy that.
But Ninja is a good company, so I believe it's gonna work out. I believe it's gonna be just fine. So
Okay. All right.
So we'll see.
I've had a few slushes over here, and like I was messing around with one of my homeboys today, and I told him that that DPs, they always say busting or disgusting. So I was gonna say trusting or hustling. Just play. It was a joke. DPs, don't be mad at me, bro. I love your content. I've been subscribing for a while. I tell Bunky, I say, what's up? But anyway, so you could trust us with the review. As you heard, Nephew, he was dropping all kind of facts about both of these machines, the settings, the features, and everything. So we don't have no reason to hustle y'all. So you could trust us, you know. Anything else you want to say, Nephew?
Yeah, so we never got this machine. We only ever heard about it until recently.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Ninja Juicy or something.
Thirsty.
Thirsty, yeah. So it basically just makes drinks or something. We never really reviewed the product. We don't know what it is. We just ever heard the name. But we don't really know anything about it. So let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know. And so we on scene. We're not in our stadium. We're in a different lab today, making a few videos and content. Yeah, we're in brother-in-law's arena. And I guess on the next video, y'all gonna meet sister. But we call her Cuddy. She's a handful. But so, hey, we're gonna do another little short, a real brief short, just to show you the finished product of the slush. So just in recap, what kind of sugar we using, Nephew?
RX sugar.
RX sugar?
We don't need. Where'd you get this, Father? Walmart. $9
Yeah, Wally
a
World.
bottle.
$9?
Yeah.
Woo!
The reason it's $9 is it's basically. You ever heard like something like Truvia or
Stevia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like normal sugar. Actually, like normal sugar, but it's probably because it's like liquid and it doesn't have like.
All right, I'm gonna do a taste test on this on a short by itself, and I'll let you know if all that's true.
Yep.
And what else we using for the slush?
Hawaiian Punch.
The OG Hawaiian Punch.
Keep in
Fruit
mind.
Juicy Red.
Yeah, keep in mind that you don't need to use RX. You can use regular granulated sugar.
Yeah.
But the trick is I put the sugar in the actual compartment right here.
Right.
But and that kind of messed it up. But the drink.
The granular sugar.
Yeah.
The granulated sugar messed it up.
Yeah, it didn't mess up the thing, but I had to when I poured the juice over it.
Yeah.
It wanted to take it, but sometimes it didn't, so I had to scrape it.
So you're saying
mix it up into the 1 cup. And then pour that 1 cup, and if they have some extra, keep mixing into it until it's all in there.
Gotcha. So what Nephew's saying is, whatever your liquid measurement that you're going to use in the machine, if you choose to use granulated sugar, mix that together before you add it. That way it'll be more harmonious. So we're going to end this video right here. But before we go, we're going to say that we got a few more videos coming on the slush. We're going to do some adult beverages on the slush. And we might even do a few cremachinos for all our Italianos, aficionados on the Ninja right there. All right, more to come.